I'm Jack Patty, and this is the Senior Minute, successfully serving seniors.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Senior Minute. I'm Councilmember Shayla Lynch, and today we have joining us Carmen Combs-Marks, and our topic today is going to talk about substance use disorders and aging. Thank you for joining us, Carmen.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Can you explain to our audience what the city's substance use disorder intervention program encompasses?
Sure. So I am the Substance Use Disorder Intervention Coordinator, and I work in the Division of Social Services. Basically, we're a resource/program for individuals searching for information and resources on substance use. So we work a lot with area organizations, community partners to provide support and services needed for the people here in the community.
Are you seeing an uptick in substance use disorders here in Lexington?
Unfortunately, it's up and down. It's up and down. So we have seen a decrease the last couple of years in fatal overdoses, but there are times when there are spikes in non-fatal overdoses. I believe in 2023 we had over 1,800 non-fatal overdoses, and in 2023 we had 179 fatal overdoses. And so I don't have the numbers yet for 2024.
Okay. And just for folks that may not know, what are some examples of substance use disorders?
So substance use disorders can vary from an addiction to alcohol, tobacco, opioids, stimulants. One of the big concerns for the older population is alcohol, opioids, and stimulants, because those are prescription drugs. And a lot of times the older population are prescribed those prescriptions for pain relief, for anxiety, that kind of thing. So we just really want to make sure that you're on the right, and they have multiple medications. So when you have multiple medications for different diagnoses, then that could be a problem, because your body changes, you metabolize things differently as you age. So that's something that is of concern.
Are there any unique aspects regarding addiction recovery for the aging population?
Well, as far as addiction, it varies from person to person. The needs may vary depending on not only age, but just whatever it is that the addiction is. And I think if you were to contact our office with your concerns, we should be able to steer you in the right directions in terms of who can help you with whatever the needs are.
So are there a lot of recovery options here in Lexington?
They vary from, again, whatever your need is, but there are a lot of different options. We just recently became Recovery Ready, where we were able to identify all of the different resources here in Lexington as it pertains to treatments and recovery support. So there are resources out there. You just have to contact somebody so that they can steer you in the right direction, and I'm that person.
Awesome.
My office.
So I've been seeing a lot about Narcan as being something that will help folks that are experiencing substance use disorders. What is Narcan and what does it do?
So Narcan is basically a drug that reverses the overdose effect of opioids such as heroin, oxycodone, morphine, and those are some drugs that are actually prescribed. So it's very important to know, again, as you're aging, your body metabolizes those things differently. So if you have Narcan on hand and you have or suspect an accidental overdose, Narcan is something that can reverse that overdose. The good thing about Narcan is that even if it's not an overdose, let's say your loved one just had a seizure or some sort of episode, they can be administered Narcan and it wouldn't hurt them. So it's, and not only that, it's free and available here in our community. Our program actually has an outreach coordinator that goes out into different areas of the community to administer and to teach and train those individuals interested, and we work along with a partnership with our paramedicine team. So if you're interested and you want your organization to be trained on how to administer Narcan, that is something that our office can do as well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. How do people contact you if they want to get more information about the services and things you do?
Okay, so you can email me or call me. My email is ccombs, CCOMBS, @lexingtonky.gov, and my phone number is 859-258-3834.
Awesome. If a person believes that a loved one may be experiencing a substance use disorder, what should they do and who should they call?
Well, it's very important to know normal behaviors. Again, as you age, things change. So don't accuse, but be supportive, and always be involved in knowing like what your loved one is prescribed. I think sometimes as you age, you should go with your mother or your father or your grandparents to their appointments so that you know exactly what medications they're taking and what they're taking it for. Some symptoms may appear to be, that they're on some substance, but it could be that just they're having some issues with the multiple medications that they're taking and the way they're reacting with their body. So I think you should just be in touch with their physician first and foremost so that you can examine what's going on. And then if you have issues after that, you can always call and we can help to make those referrals and recommendations.
Awesome. If our viewers have questions, remind us again how to get in contact with your office.
So my number is area code 859-258-3834, or you can email me at ccombs@lexingtonky.gov.
Awesome. Carmen, thank you so much for joining us today. There's some very good information you shared with our viewers, and please feel free to contact Carmen should you have any questions about substance use disorders either today or later on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.